Okay, boys and girls, so you have been learning a ton about land and water, correct? Yes. Okay, so now that you are experts, we are going to revisit the question that you guys came up with way back when in the beginning of our unit, which was, which is more powerful, land or water? So today, your goal is going to be, right up here, to locate and categorize evidence to support your claim. So today you're going to actually have to take a stand. Which is more powerful, land or water? And then you have to be able to back it up. The objective of my lesson today was to be able to lift evidence from the text to support a claim. Take that evidence and put it into written form. So they have to be able to categorize the evidence that they lifted so that they can use it in their writing to support their claim. We have two highlighters today. Orange is for evidence of land affecting water, and yellow is for evidence of water affecting land. I'm thinking I have more evidence there, okay? They are able to create features like canyons, great rivers, and small streams. Sediments can be deposited, still on the yellow. I have a lot of evidence for yellow. And water, invisible to us, locked up in rocks, up to 200 kilometers below our feet, enables the vast, slow movements of the Earth's continents. I didn't see any orange in there. Notice I've got a lot of yellow. Let me read the paragraph one more time. When water flows over relatively soft rocks, the effects can be dramatic. Here is your task. You guys are now going to go back to your seats with your partners, and you have a text in front of you. You're going to use your highlighters, and you're going to take turns. One partner reads and highlights, and then the next partner gets to read and highlight. And you're going to be looking for evidence. Same color highlighters, okay? You're going to use orange if land is more powerful, and yellow if water is more powerful. And see if you can find even more evidence than we just found up here in our first text. Their first task that they were given was to close read the text in front of them, their article. The students had to go into the text and directly lift the evidence to support their claim.
Without moving water, the surface of the earth would look like dramatically different. That's yellow. When raindrops strike the ground, they have enough force to dislodge soil, especially if the soil is barren or stripped. Barren or stripped off its vegetation. That's definitely yellow.
The water that flows over the surface of Earth.
That's not evidence of something being more powerful. That's just water that flows over the surface.
Contributors to weather and erosions, both process things and weathering. Weathering? Right here.
Where? It says that the water that flows over the surface of the earth contributes to that it weathers and weathers and erodes land. Which we don't have. No, yellow.
Highlight?
No, we have to highlight in yellow because that's signs of water being powerful. Okay, highlight the beginning of the sentence too.
Is the process by which
What about this one up here that you highlighted? Can you tell me why you highlighted that in yellow?
Because when the rain hits the ground, it strikes it so hard that it breaks down. It erodes.
Excellent. That's good. I agree definitely that you should have that in yellow. Really good point. Good job. Let's see what else you can find. Their next task was to then take that highlighted evidence, find the most important pieces of that, and put it into their organizer. Okay, here's your next step. Are you ready? I want you to look at the organizer that's on your desk, and I'd like you to turn and look up here at my chart. My chart looks very much like your organizer. So now you're going to lift those highlighted pieces of evidence, and you're going to insert them now onto your organizer. I call it catch and release. I release them out to work independently with the process where they direct more of the learning. As we get through and I see them finding good evidence, I catch them again and model simply mini lesson form the next process that they're going to go through. And I find that as I catch and release them, it breaks things down in stages for them and just one goal at a time so they can focus.
I'm going to find a yellow one that's highlighted in yellow for evidence that water affects land. So there's this one. This one. Erosion can be caused by wind. Larger particles such as gravel and coarse sand bounce or roll along. So I would put that.
This is something, the close reading strategy, we've been working on all year. They've done that numerous times. A lot of modeling in the beginning from me. They at this point are much more independent with that strategy. I'm finding that with the Common Core, if I give them the strategy, they can manipulate almost any text, be it difficult or an easy text. As long as they are grounded in that strategy, they can apply that anywhere. I want you to star 2 pieces of evidence that support your claim.
I think water or wind can carry other pieces to places, and water affects land is important. And then what do you think land affects water? Which one do you think?
Writing from sources. That'll be the next step in the lesson for them to now take the evidence they've found in the text and use that to do a written piece. And also, really important, the text-based answers they had to be able to support from the text. They couldn't rely on their background knowledge or what they've even learned prior in the unit. They had to lift something today from the text specifically. Who would like to state their claim? How about Liam? What is your claim?
I think water is more powerful than land. Water can make a lot of erosions, like floods. Floods can damage the land.
Excellent. Do you guys think that's a good support? Wonderful.